Hello. Guys, I'm doing a Frenchie. Here you can see my nice finger. The nail, the application is nice and smooth, because if you're doing French, you must always make sure that your application is nice and smooth, and you file it nicely and you buff it nicely, and then it should look like this. Well, some, before they work on it, they put a base coat, which also helps with the nice, to have a nice clean French. So Mina, this is how I do it, and it helps also with the brush to flow nicely. So I start off with, I do this and I'll call them border lines. So before I start, I always draw my border lines first before anything else. So I'm drawing my border lines before anything else. So that's what I usually do. And then from there, then, because of the application is nice and smooth, then you see how you nicely gonna flow, and you create your nice smile where you want your smiles gonna to be. And then it just glides, the brush just glides because of the application. So every time when you do a French, you have to make sure that it is nice and smooth, so that you can make a nice one. And this is where I'm making my own smile, especially when you're working with short nails. Your smile, I always make it to be like down there, so that, especially with the square, when I'm doing square shape, when you're doing it down there, it comes out so beautifully. So this is how I do it. And let me know in the comments if there is any other way of doing it to be nice and smooth. So this is how my smile, this is how I have created my smile. So I hope somebody have learned from it, and yeah, hope to see you and hear your comments and what you think of it in the comments. You see, this was my nice end. Okay, then I'm gonna make sure that on the sides is also nicely covered. So yes, this is how I do my Frenchie. There it is. Wow. This is my son saying wow.